Hello everybody, how you doing? I'm here with the twins, getting ready to paint them. I already given a nice bath and prepped them and ready to give it the base coat. The base coat is going to be brown. Like you guys can see, I pre-made my paints and I keep them in this container. Um, it's much easier for me to paint the twins and for them to have the same tones and same colors. For all of you that know, when you paint the full body silicones, it's kind of hard, if you do one side and then too much of the colors with the other side. So yeah, we're gonna start this project and bear it with me because I never did a painting video, so yeah, I'm just learning. All right, so I'm done already. Finished paint the base tone, and now we are gonna move for the blue shadows. I put that little applicator in her excess of the trinket wet like that. The silicone paint, it don't cover the excess with it because it's silicone and it's very easy for that to happen. But the next step is going to be the blue tones, and I always started with the ears. All right, and I'm gonna put some blue. Above the eyebrows. I'm just tap it, I don't rub the paint, just tap it very gently and very thin layer. Okay, now I put the blue tone and the blue shadow on the bridge of her nose, underneath of the eye, crease, and inside the eye, and on top of the eye, in the corner of the eyes. I do have the eyes on the baby because when I got them, they already have the eyes glue on it. I'm doing the lips, just a tiny little bit of the blue. There it goes. I will do the inside later. It is going to be more complicated because it's a trinket wet. The twins are trinket wet. I had to stick this in a hole inside her throat, like that paint it go in it, and that is going to be very hard to film. All right, and now I'm gonna do around the nostrils. That's what I like of this applicators. They are very nice and easy to use. Just a little bit. And of course, you always can do a second layer. I'm pretty sure because it's such a thin layer of blue that when I'm finished with the twin boy, this one, it will be already cured. Yeah. So very gentle and very, don't rush, because this baby is to cost a lot of money, and you want to make sure that you don't rush. And I do some blue tone underneath of the ear, underneath of the chain, and on between the neck, just to give a little bit depth, and also underneath of the chain right here, and this wrinkle right here, just to give it some depth. And yeah, and just keep it continued. And also now where the belly button is, around this crease, just a little bit, and the creases inside. And in this wrinkle here. All right, so the boy is done too. I don't know, you guys can tell all the shadows that I did. Also, I did it in all the creases, in the arms, in the legs, whatever creases that you see, belly button. I did it underneath of his neck, a little bit of the shadows to give it some more depth. And let me take you out of the tripod. And that is the girl. She also has her shadows done. And the next step is gonna be painting. Stay tuned. Okay, I thought to show you that I did the second layer of the shadows, blue shadows, and I also did the inside of the mouth. Like you guys can see, they have the hose of the drinking wet cover and the mouth as well. And yeah, it might need more shadow later on, but for right now I'm very happy. Don't forget to have tweezers in hand, because you know these dolls, they get very dusty. The dust always go to them, and I always keep my door closed like that there is no traffic go to that room and bring up dust. Also, when the paint is partial cover, cure, I always cover them with the pea pad. Alrighty, here we are. This is the next day, Sunday morning, and I already mixed the paint, I use the same blue of the I used yesterday for the shadows, but I did put a little bit more blue to make it darker and a little bit of green, like that. It looks like aqua color. And yeah, for the painting, you want the paint to be a little bit darker, like that it don't disappear when you do the other layers. I get my brush. This is the brush that I'm gonna use. Not too small, not too big, you know. And yeah, let me see if I can do it. Normally I have all the paints and everything I need in the table, but because I have two babies, I don't have no space to put everything on the table. And let me see if I can put you guys a little bit closer. You guys can see. And also I would like to say that this is the way I paint. I am not claiming the way I do it is right or wrong. It's just the way I do it. Everybody, you know, can do it whatever it works for you. This way it works for me, and yeah. All right, so I'm gonna start it, do the painting, and I'm gonna go here, not straight lines, just wave it up a little bit. That is the vents that I put it in, and right here, yeah, and then I'm gonna do the other side, also inside the hands, outside the hands, because when I turn around I do the inside, and in here in the thighs, inside the thighs, a little bit over here, inside there, you know. I apologize for my hands. They are so dry. I wash them about 1,000 times. This is how it looks. This is the girl. The bathing is done. And this one is the boy. I don't know, you guys can see. And the bathing also is done. Yeah. All right. The next step is going to be the Madeline. It's going to be red. See you guys in a little bit.